defense. What team of the Broncos goes what? I'm trying to get their offense play. Buffalo. Fuck. I had them. Oh, good Broncos. Yeah, I was trying to get the Broncos defense. Try theirs out, but I don't know. Screw it. Hey, up here. You broadcasting it?
Yeah.
Alright. Lay down, you fucking mutt. You okay? You didn't even push like that, but I don't know where your bone is. I don't know where your fucking toys are. You hide them. Why'd you put up your ass? I don't know where they're at. So where are your toys? Where the fuck is your damn... Hey, here's your bone. Eat that. Here. You want to chew on that? You... No. Say no shit.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. Anticipation is mounting for today's game, and we've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's Brady's Patriots going up against Newton's Panthers. So with that, let's get you out to the stadium. Standing by tonight are our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, with a beautiful skyline towering just to the right of us, you get a look inside Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New England Patriots and the Carolina
What, you put this on YouTube?
And no run back here.
Yeah.
This will be a touchback.
It is on my
What's your YouTube channel?
Same name tag as the same name tag. Yeah, I got a few F1 videos too. Me over with the computer. I ain't doing it online yet.
Stewart is the lone setback. Now they'll run it on the toss. Stays on his feet. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And what about this offense, Charles? Specifically, what about Jonathan Stewart?
He makes sure everything goes. Put the ball in his chest and watch him run. Can run with power inside, but has enough speed that when he gets outside, he can cause a lot of trouble.
So what will they do? On the ground, through the air? Let's see. 2nd and 9. This is Stewart again, and he powers his way up past the 30. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Throwing is Newton. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Now Now Stewart on first down. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. And the numbers down a bit from their Super Bowl year this season for Jonathan Stewart. Did have some injuries. He finished with 824 yards. 9 touchdowns, though. Good in that department.
When it's around the goal line, he's a terrific runner because he knows how to get there, and he can run through contact, run through trash, as we like to say. That's part of the reason he accumulates the injuries that he does, because he runs inside a lot and takes on those linebackers. But they're going to work on Jonathan Stewart in the offseason, get him healthy, and have him back ready to go for next season.
Little motion now from the tight end. They'll need to get the play off quickly. On second down, they run with Stewart. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Well, so many times we look at a short run, and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And the tight end, Olsen, right side.
Look, I have to take a second here and talk about Greg Olsen, the tight end for the Carolina Panthers. 3rd straight year over 1,000 yards in receptions. And guess what? That's the first time that's ever happened in NFL history. 3 straight years by a tight end.
That's really something. Now 31 years of age. They're going to need him next year to turn
what
around.
do?
It was a very disappointing season.
Not the season anyone expected, least of all the Carolina
computer
Panthers.
run
But he's a
to line of
building
scrimmage,
block
then I take
that they can
control
go
of
ahead
it.
and get back to form starting in 2017.
On 4th down, here's Tolbert. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Call it a gain of 3. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, Newton.
Why you can't get it off me?
It's incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target.
Damn, you couldn't get that bitch off. Dang. That was touchdown. That was touchdown because you couldn't stop.
If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Now they pitch it. It's Stewart. Fighting through. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run. Probing now early to try and get things done later.
Newton gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And the inaugural carry here for Fozzie Whitaker. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Stewart. And down inside the 15 he goes. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
It's so important to establish the running game early in a contest because when you do that, that just opens your playbook so big for your offensive coordinator. And to be frank about it, they like calling pass plays better than they like calling running plays. And with the way that they're running it right now, that's going to open things up to do whatever they want through the air as this game goes on.
Time running out here on the play clock. Here's Newton. That's caught at the 3. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Greg Olsen from 13 yards out. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. And this will be good to give the Panthers a Gano now, following the touchdown here to kick it away.
What the fuck is on going?
And this kick goes out of bounds, and that's obviously why the flag comes out here.
And now you can see the defense greeting the kicker as they go out to play. The starting field position for the offense is excellent, puts a lot more pressure on the defensive guys.
Yeah, and if the kicker thinks he's lonesome, he's really lonesome after a play like this.
Yeah, he better hope that he's lonesome because who's ever standing next to him is probably on the defensive side, and they're none too happy.
Blunt, the lone running back. And they'll give it to him here. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 4 to start things out. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
A reverse is never called just to get 1 or 2 yards. It's often called to get a big, big play. The defense was having none of it on that one. They snipped it out and stuffed it.
Seven yards remaining here on 3rd down. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the safety, Kurt Coleman, and his guys are going to the 1-yard line. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
Here's Newton now on second down. And Olsen over the middle. And 15 yards there on the catch and run. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
A toss play, Stewart. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
On second down, here's Newton. Benjamin with it over the middle.
Kelvin Benjamin bounced back from an ACL injury in 2015 to really good health in 2016 and had a 100-plus yard game early in the season, so it looked like he was all the way back. But Brandon, the rest of the year, never broke 100 yards again.
That is hard to believe. He had a stretch late in the season. He went 18 yards, 11 yards, 20 yards. That's just not what you expect from him and the Panthers.
Not at all. I don't think it's all his fault, but they're going to be looking for another breakout season from him next year.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run it. Here's Stewart. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Now a play fake here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
So with that, we come upon the 2-minute warning here on the NFL on EA Sports. To throw on second down is Newton. They'll set up the screen for Stewart. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big gain there on 3rd and long. 32 yards. And now they're in the hurry up.
Well, you know what they say about the best laid plans, partner. I mean, this one was totally foiled. They played for the pass. The idea was if you want to run it, that's fine. We'll rally up.
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back. But it will be a loss on the play.
Well, that was a big oops right there.
Good job, boy.
But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. So the offense avoids disaster, keeps possession. Now it's second down. Now a 10th carry for Jonathan Stewart. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. They get just a yard back there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here come the Patriots again on offense, the Super Bowl champions. And boy, they have been able to do it a lot of times, Charles, with unsung heroes, haven't they? Look at the names that led them through the playoffs. Hogan, White, Lewis, guys you just wouldn't think of.
Yeah, Deion Lewis, a 5th-round pick, 3 touchdowns against Houston in the divisional round. Chris Hogan, undrafted. He ends up having 180 yards in receptions, including 5 plays of 20 yards or more against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And how about James White, a 4th-round pick out of Wisconsin? Think about who he played behind while he was at Wisconsin, and he turns out the Super Bowl would have been the MVP if it wasn't for Tom Brady.
And you mentioned James White at Wisconsin. He was behind who? Melvin Gordon and Monte Ball, right?
That's correct.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Oh, design run for their wideout. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Charles Johnson's stock in trade is coming off the edge and getting to the quarterback. He knows how to make some of those subtle moves inside to help in the run game, and he did it right there.
He's an athlete back in high school, played football, basketball, track, so he's a mobile guy.
Mobile guy, made a nice play against the run.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Third down now following the run. On play action, it's Brady. And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete. A third down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on fourth. So a penalty that can frustrate a coach so much, a mental error, and it'll back him up 5 yards. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Brady. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
But pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
They'll come out in the pistol. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Play clock winding down. Here's Newton. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is, and the running back dropped it.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. play. Newton to Stewart. And Stewart lost the football. It's loose. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
but he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now let's see what his offense can do. That one good for 10 yards, and it'll be second and very short. Brady gives now to Blunt. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Only 3 there on the chains.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
So it'll be first down here after the run. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Brady going to throw.
Why you got
behind him? With his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. 23 yards on the play.
Well, there it is. Brady connected with Gronk, but at this stage of the game, this is kind of late for them. I'm used to this happening right out of the gate.
Yeah, and we were thinking we would see this per usual. First quarter, definitely second quarter, but not the case.
And their offense not moving the ball like they normally do. They're losing the game. Those two need to get together and fast.
Here comes the D swarming to the line. Blunt, the lone running back. Well, now they'll try the end around. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Brady to throw on second down. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they show to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle. A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Panthers will get the football back. Carolina getting set to take the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. The play clock's running down. They go play action here on 1st down. And caught left side, Olsen.
Too big.
And we're back now
Too
in
big for
Charlotte.
him.
It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well.
What?
As we begin quarter number 4.
You're too big for all that.
Stewart is the lone setback. On first down, Newton. And Olsen over the middle. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. On second down, here's Newton. And to the tight end, Olsen, right side. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Smiles, everyone, smiles, because when Cam Newton and Greg Olsen hook up like they've been doing throughout this game, that's one big reason why they're winning.
What makes Greg Olsen so tough to cover?
I think he really is a wide receiver in a tight end's body. He runs his routes with such great precision and some physical toughness, and he really fights and competes for the ball.
And then, of course, it helps to have Cam Newton throwing it to you. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your
rush coming, and he's taken down. Alan Branch in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
They give to Whitaker.
Oh, you missed the block.
The football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate
comes
along and scoops it up.
No,
almost
one
like,
of my men.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And Gano is going to miss this one left. Oh, it's no good for Gano. And this score will stay right where it is.
You better win, because it's setting up for you to win.
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little, and when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Shift together here from the D-line. Now a play fake here on first down. Caught left side, Bennett. 13 yards there on the pickup, and it'll be first down, New England. A good start there on first down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
They come up in an offset eye. Throwing on first down is Brady. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Brady to throw on 2nd down.
Oh,
And his throw
turn
here
around.
is incomplete.
Keep your head on the
Edelman,
field.
the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And the dreaded third and long here for the offense. Again, it's Brady. And he's got Bennett. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. The offense lining up 1st and 10. Blunt, the lone running back. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
And that's a real risky play call to run it here with time being such a major factor. They need points here and fast.
They'll run it here with Blunt. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Back to throw, Brady. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
It ain't the right person I wanted, but it worked.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had the wrong fucking button. I mean, it worked. Like, oh shit, I didn't want to do that. That one guy, Triangle was the main guy. He was open.
To throw is Brady.
Oh.
He throws there, incomplete. Danny Amendola, that was the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Blunt, the lone running back. He'll get the football here. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
When you put together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing the next.
I'm not letting him go out there.
Timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Offense needs 11. Have to think pass here on 3rd down. Now Brady. And this is
Oh, what the fuck? Where did he came from?
He's doing that the whole time.
But he was fuck wide open. What the fuck? Went through it.
2 timeouts remaining defensively, but that shouldn't make much difference right here.
It really shouldn't, but a lot of coaches look at it similar to baseball with the intentional walk.
Always bringing in other sports.
Always, hey, listen, think about the intentional walk, right? What if one gets past the catcher? What if he uncorks a wild one and now you still have an opportunity? That's why they like to use them all the way through.
Everybody was freaking when everybody got it. Oh, okay, he's now fucking through it. Right fuck towards him.
Now whistles blow and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. Throwing here, Newton. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Newton. A strong running.
Let that be go. Let that be go.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about
There's a blowout.
man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes
My first blowout.
That leverage and you're losing the battle, just
Nah, I wouldn't call this a blowout.
and try and bat the ball away, and that's exactly what happened there.
Why? It's 10. What? 0 to 10.
Now, if I'm in the
What the fuck
20s,
would you
yeah.
call it?
And if I was in the 20s, yeah. But I wasn't trying to do all that.
Newton to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, and a bad
Oh!
intercepted. Devin McCourty picks
First
it
ever
off.
fucking session in the fucking damn game.
And that's why I ain't did that none of the game.
So Charles are able to complete what so often seems to be elusive,
Until then.
shutout in the NFL. And maybe what's fitting is they ended the game on the field. That defense
I know that
on
what
the
you were
field
waiting
with an
for.
exclamation mark.
They can go another 60
Yeah, I know.
minutes
I know everybody been
without
clocking me
anyone
on
putting
that.
points on the board against them. That's the confidence you gain throughout when you're pitching a shutout, and they're going to leave the stadium feeling like they're all 10 feet tall.
I mean, I was going to use the Broncos offense. I couldn't find them. So what has the Broncos offense? I found one day. DuPont told me about it. Where was that?
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I get somebody
For more,
help.
find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL.
You need to get friggin' bacon in
The
here.
Panthers are winners here
Play
as
with
we
you.
say so long from Charlotte.
He on?
DuPont told me about it. You know, I don't know. He wasn't one.
Yeah, he on, but he ain't playing nothing.
Feeling dog, she can be all wide awake and she wants attention.
So it's 72%.
So I get
Oh, the interception fucked me up, man. My percentage. Out of 18.
yeah. Well, mom went and bought my dog a new freaking dog bowl. I look up, mom's like, Mom, that's a bad thing to fucking do. You see that dog bowl right there? She chewed it up. What is you gonna do with this dog bowl you just freaking paid for? She's gonna chew it up.